What up? I can't see you or hear you, bro. Oh, okay. Let's get it popping. Okay. Get it popping. What up?
Man, how you feeling, good brother?
Okay. You got an echo going.
Yeah, I'll get that baby up, man. Make sure he was all the way in the building. How you feeling, man?
Pretty good, man. How about yourself, man? How about yourself?
Same old shit. Good old technical difficulties once again.
Yeah. Can't never get. It's always happening with this app, man. We might have to migrate on their ass, man.
I got some other shit, man. I meant to hit you about it already, man. I just ain't took the time to even look into it. It's a you hit the OSB is what is it, OBS or it's OBS. You hit the OBS?
No, I'm not.
It's a software. It's open broadcaster software. It's a free download. I got
Okay.
it. I just ain't I ain't learned it yet. It's a little program though. You just download it, but it's supposed to be. We're supposed to go. It supports YouTube, Facebook, and I think
Okay.
like two other platforms, man. But
Oh, okay.
it's a little more complicated than this one. So
I know what
ain't
you. I
just
know what you saying. I think I know what
yeah,
you're talking about. I think I know people who use that software.
yeah. I seen it do real good work, man. Well, I seen a few videos on it, man. I just ain't never take the time out to get off into it,
Yeah, man. We can see what's up. But yeah, man, it's the Trump hour, dog. What's popping with you,
man.
man?
Same old shit, man. Another week, man. What we missed last week, so we
Yeah,
back at them. Yeah,
you
we
know.
back at them, man. I ain't wonder. Well, Black History Month, man. You know, I
Black
ain't.
History Month.
It's Black History Month. I kind of want to focus on Black History Month, man, because it's awesome. And well, I definitely want to get off into the Bitcoin thing.
Yeah, we
Cause
could talk
that
about
shit is
Bitcoin.
popping right now, man. I think that's all everybody should be talking about on some level, man.
It's
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, man. That
I'm
shit is.
I'm skeptical of Bitcoin, honestly.
We gonna get into that.
But yeah, we could talk. We gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk
We
about
gonna
that.
get into that, man. How you
What?
feel about Black History Month, though?
Uh, we could. I mean, honestly, I don't really. I don't acknowledge it as much as maybe back in the day, but
Yeah.
I just think it's bullshit that I think it's bullshit that people just want to be so Black Power in the month of February, and then it's like it's just pushed throughout the whole society that this is Black History Month, and then all the Black stuff come out, and then they just push a like false culture. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's not really about. But I don't know, man. I guess it's good at some extent because I guess you could be woke for at least 1 month out the year, besides none. So I think we should be focusing on Black history all the time, and you know what I'm saying, and getting into stuff like that, and researching the real leaders, and not the ones that they gave us. You know what I'm saying? Because most Black leaders that we have, they gave to us. You know what I'm saying? And the one and a lot of them, and the ones that they did give to us, they had taken right away. You know what I'm saying? Assassinate them, make them martyrs, and shit like that. So. It's a slippery slope when it comes to Black History Month. Me.
Yeah, man. This is my favorite month of the year.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
feel
it's a dope
it.
month though. I mean, it's dope
I feel you though. Like
for personal.
I definitely like definitely, man. But like, I feel you. I feel you 100% because it's like growing up with, as a kid, they try to make you feel special with this month.
Yeah.
They do. They sell you that month, man. Like this 1 month is all about y'all. So we buy into that shit. We do. We buy all the way into it. And then you get older and it's like, damn, you learn more and it's like, damn, we only got a month. They gifted us a month. You
And
know what I'm
then and we
saying?
still buying into it though, and we still buying
Still
into it.
buying into it. Yeah, man. I just still I do though. I buy into it still just because like people still buying the Christmas. They know that's bullshit. I choose to buy in the Black History Month.
I guess you just
That's like
picking your
that's
poison, man. I feel
yeah,
it.
man.
I
It's
can't.
like fuck it. We're gonna take advantage of it, but we gotta make it. You definitely right though. It's supposed to be a year round thing, man. It's like I kid about a lot of shit, man, a lot. So I be
Yeah,
talking shit. I be talking shit a lot, man. But Black History Month, it's definitely it's kind of a slap in the face, is what it is.
yeah,
It's kind,
man.
it's kind of a slap in the face, man. But you got you say, man, you gotta take the good with the bad.
You
But I'm
see,
gonna use it. I'm
you
gonna
see,
use it.
you see what's going on. But no, what was you about to say? Go ahead. We was about to use what? My fault. I didn't mean to
No,
cut
I'm
you
gonna
off.
use Black History Month. That's I'm gonna use it. They giving it to us, so I'm gonna use it.
So do you see what they doing to us, and we see what they doing in Black History Month, though, man. You see? Did you
It's
see?
all about slavery.
Did you
That's
see
what
the
they doing.
Nefertiti?
Yeah, I seen that.
We got to touch base on that one. What you think about that one? The
Uh,
the porcelain Nefertiti.
I mean, this that shit.
What you
I
think about
mean,
that?
it don't. That shit is. They gonna make that shit look how they want it to look, but it's a possibility. Like I don't really buy into the skin tone argument as far as ancient Egypt go.
What
You
about the
know what I'm
features? What
saying?
about the features?
You can't really buy into that too much, really, because like it's like I think about that shit back like way back then, like that man. They was doing just as much fucking as people doing now. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And it was like they had access to white people. Like they said, what was that? That was Ramsey. Was Ramsey's mom? Ramsey's the second mom, or something like that. It was one of
Yeah.
them, right?
Uh-huh.
This shit, but then like down the line, it was like King Tut. I think it was King Tut or King Tut's
King Tut. That's King
mom. One
Tut.
of them had
That's
red
King
hair,
Tut. It's
right?
King Tut's mom.
King Tut's mom. The King Tut had, I believe King Tut had red hair, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm
Right.
not sure.
I
But I'm
think
listening.
I think I think I read an article, man, that said they pretty much, but they found red hair in quite a few of the Egyptians. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
a bunch of shit like that, man. And that shit don't come from black people. You know what I
So,
mean?
so you saying that she could have been white for real?
I don't think she was white, but I think Egyptians was
Well,
fucking white people. So
yeah.
she is very, very possible that she had some of that in her. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you see people of mixed heritage like right now that light with them kind of features. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean her daddy wasn't black or fucking, you know what I'm saying, grandmama on both sides. But if her mama was a white, you know what I'm saying, a lighter skinned person from somewhere else, which they had access to, then she could come out looking like that. You know what I mean? It don't change the fact that the whole fucking culture was built off of dark skinned people.
Yeah.
But they was fucking white people too back then. I think white people was a hot commodity back then.
But you know that
You know?
people believe that she was like black. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the black people was mad about that.
Yeah, black people always get mad about dumb shit. That's what we do.
What do you think about
But
that though? That's what I want to talk about. That's what we need to get down to.
the
Why people are
backlash,
mad? Why people are mad about it? Yeah, that's what I want to get down to. That's what I
man,
was
this
waiting for.
was crazy. I seen some similar shit where, but it wasn't talking about excuse me, it wasn't talking about the ancient. It wasn't talking about the ancient Egyptians. It was talking about the Native Americans, and they was basically saying how it was a video, and it had like 6 or 7 different Native Americans on there, and you know they lighter now.
Yeah.
The post was on a descendants of Africa thing. You know how it's a real big push saying that the natives was black, like Africans. You know what I'm saying? So they basically was calling all of the Native Americans in the video $5 Indians. Basically saying because the way that they look now, it changed the fact that they heritage. You know what I mean? It's basically trying to say they shit's less because of the way they look now. But you know what I mean? Yeah. They ancestors are still their ancestors. And it's like, but this was like on a all black group and all black website, you know what I'm saying? They was basically just talking shit about Native Americans. And it's like, man, they look how they look now because people intermingle. The same with the Egyptians, man. They look how they look because they intermingle. Motherfuckers, I think it's just weird, man. We got too much shit that's serious that need to be focused on for people to be picking their arguments about somebody's skin tone like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 years ago, man. Like motherfuckers don't know who a motherfucking baby daddy is in 2018.
Yeah. But don't you think that's the ultimate setup though? I think that was like the ultimate setup, just because they knew what they were doing, how they set it up. They knew what they were doing by revealing that on the news.
How they just pulled the
they knew what they was doing. Come on now, they knew people was gonna get mad at that shit, and they knew and they're gonna do it in Black History Month. And guess what? While we dropping a Black Panther movie next week. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna show y'all Nefertiti look like us. She the real. Y'all ain't got shit. Y'all just some niggas in cat suits. We got Nefertiti. What you talking about? Like, y'all need to get mad at what's going on for real.
But even that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like they did the big reveal. That's cool. But if you go to the walls and the images that they put on the walls of ancient Egypt, not what these people recreated in 2018, but on the walls, they got actual depictions that the Egyptians made of themselves.
Yeah.
Over, you know, a period, certain dynasties, man, they didn't depict themselves looking like that. So you can take their word for it and go off of what you've seen on the news, or you can look at the walls in the pictures that's depicted on the walls of Egypt. You know what I mean? They tell you a different story. You can look at the features of the sculptures in a lot of the places. It's really not like it's not. I don't know why people get worked up about it, because it's so easy to.
I know why people get worked up about it. That's the thing. We got to get down to the reasons why people get mad at that shit, is because they don't really know what's going on. They don't really know what's going on for real. They just looking at they still believing in what they was taught in school. You know what I'm saying? They falling for the okie dokes. You know, they playing with your emotions. They brain, you know what I'm saying? It's just fucked up. Mm-hmm. Like, you just gotta look and see what's really going on. They really just fucking with you. That's it. They fucking with you. It's Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? You feeling all black power-ish. You probably don't even know too much about the history. Most black people don't really know too much. You just know if you see some Egyptian shit, oh, it's supposed to be black. So as soon as the motherfucker see that on the news, you know they're gonna feel some type of way. Now it's all type of this and that. When you really don't even know what's going on, they really could have looked like that for real. They could really be showing our history, and that's the other okie doke. We always thinking that they might be showing us false history, but they could really be showing us the real history and never even know what our history is, and it might be their history.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the thing, man. People, you gotta do, like, it's important to research certain shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, like up until a certain point, it's not really, shit ain't debatable. You know what I mean? Like, you can look at, like, but it is their history though, because people, like I say, people intermingle, man. That's like, period. And Egypt was like the fucking Mecca. Like that was the center point of civilization back then. So they drew people from all over, people from different cultures from all over. You know what I'm saying? And we look at it like, oh, that was ancient. Like that shit was going on for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fucking years, man. You can't ball that up into one skin tone and you know they was fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Period. These was regular men like we was. They traveled and shit. They had money. They had gold. Like they was civilized people.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of shit going on, man. And it's I don't really me personally, I don't really feel the need to. I mean, it's evident what was going on the entire fucking continent of Africa. Like the people still there.
Yeah,
like you see, it's evident. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't. I don't. It's not really. I don't feel the need to really fight for that shit the way a lot of people do, man. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I fight for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know me. I know I'm me. I don't need to argue with nobody about who the fuck I am.
Do you feel like you from Africa?
I am from Africa. I actually.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I did that ancestry. What was it? Ancestry.com, Ancestry DNA.
Yeah.
I took that test, man, and it shows that my well, roughly about 75 to 80% of my DNA comes from Benin, Togo, Ghana, and I can't really recall the other one right offhand. I got all that shit. I
ain't never did that, man. I don't think I'm from Africa.
You should, man. You should.
I don't think I'm from Africa.
That's what made me wanna check it out. I wanted to know. You know what I'm saying? And basically, it's like everybody saying that we was already here. Most of the people here was natives and shit, so I was curious, man.
South America, man. We got to think about South America, man. A lot of us is from South America. You know, they black down. They black down there. They black down in South America, man. Dominican Republic, all that little whatever that's down there. They black down there. A lot of us was from down there. A lot of us is Hispanic and all that. And I was. Not Hispanic. We're not Hispanic, but
not Hispanic.
Yeah, Hispanic too. Hispanic too.
You know those was Europeans, man. They came later. You know what I'm saying? So they was pretty much white people, man.
I feel like
for the most part.
I feel like if you think about you know Pangea. You know
that was wrong.
You know about Pangea?
No, I ain't.
It's like when the world was all connected.
Right. Before it broke up.
Yeah. So that's like South America and America is like on the same side. You feel me? So if I'm thinking about it, that you got Mexico and South America, all of that shit, I feel like a lot of us just stem from there. In all honesty, for real. And you know, what I'm gonna tell, what I need to make a disclaimer, like I'm no college student. I ain't do no history classes or nothing, man. I just think with my mind. I think with logic. I don't gotta read none of them fucking crazy ass books and all that shit. I'm just thinking about what the world is and what we see it as. You know what I'm saying? I think about stuff on a different aspect, man. You got everybody want to be so correct and in the books. I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to being correct and in the books. I don't live life like that. I try not to live by them rules. You feel me?
Why not?
You said why not?
Yeah, what's wrong with being by the books?
No, there is nothing wrong with being by the books. I just like to think with more logic, and because a lot of stuff that that have been by the books, or I've been taught by the books, I've been false. So you know, you could learn a lot more by just. I'm telling you, and I really believe this, and I tell people this that I'm close to. I'm like, for real, bro. You don't need to look nowhere. you got all the answers, because at the end of the day, it's your journey, your perspective of life. You always gonna have the answers. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, it's always gonna has been there, or you gonna find it, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think about stuff on a different level, to where I appreciate people, and I respect people that everything has to be by the book and stuff like that, you know, because you know that takes some work and stuff. But I just think about stuff more logically, or try to think about shit more logically. Because they make up they make up a lot of crazy stuff, man. A lot of these stories, and then like you have to separate. For real, sometimes you have to separate everything that you ever was taught for real, and just like think about it in a whole think about things in a whole different way. And I've done that in some aspects, and because I just feel like a lot of stuff has just been wrong. Just the way we live, the way I live, just a lot of it's just been wrong. And you sometimes you have to get away, especially religion. Once you get religion stuck in you, you're gonna carry that for a long time, especially if you like trying to transition into something different. You always gonna have some type of belief from your religion, or you always gonna look at something subconsciously, strictly from that religion. So opening your mind up to think differently about it is you know, it's just trying to think with more logic and less I don't know. Would it be nuanced or whatever? Yeah.
I feel. But I think it's important. Well, the reason the reason why I think it's important to use the books is because they're reference points. You know what I'm saying? And some, well, not even some, but a lot of them are written. Well, a lot of the stuff that they use is written in a way like they find people diaries. You know what I'm saying? It's in people diaries, they not writing hoping somebody find that. They just being themselves and they being honest, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of that you can use to compare with, or you basically compare it with other information, you know what I'm saying? And that's a way you can at least come to some type of consensus on information. So it's like basically, man, if 70-75% of the shit you find say one thing and it line up with artifacts and the timeline, it pretty much is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a good way to check shit,
and I'm not saying no. What I'm saying is like it's all about what you getting into, like what we getting into. And I'm talking about like when I say by the book, and I'm talking, you know, strictly by, you know, school and shit like that, you know, because there's that's why that's another thing, just like religion. That's another thing about religion. At religion in school, you always gonna have something in your mind. Just like if I say something like, "Oh, the Earth is flat," automatically, it don't matter. You gonna be like, "You tripping? You crazy?" Or just because they told you in school, like you won't even have to, like you've never even looked at, even if you've never looked at somebody that said at a flat earth theory or anything, you're going to deny it regardless of what any type of facts is named, regardless. And it don't matter. And I've seen it plenty of times, and that's nothing against anybody, but that's just how it is. Like you never heard anybody say that in school or anything. Is just popped up and you're like, no. But you know the whole globe,
right?
You feel me?
Ain't no doubt. You where you at on that? The flat Earth theory.
I'm a flat earther. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man.
It's just interesting.
I ain't even gonna lie. You know, I'm a flat earther. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Man. Yeah, I am. I definitely am.
That's a whole nother conversation, man.
Yeah, man, it really is. It really is. And it gets deeper. It's so much deeper than what people think, because that's why when I talk to people about it, it's that people just take it so on the surface, man. Because people that are flat earthers think on that level that I'm talking about, like think of stuff more logically, especially like on a spiritual level and stuff like that.
Right.
Flat earthers are more like that. You know, they into to real history and the cosmos and stuff like that. You feel me? So, you know, I'm getting hip a little bit to it, and I'll holler at you, bro. But it's been, I heard about it a while ago, and you know, I just been, for real. It was once you hear something, and then you just start looking, it's like, man, you just start feeling it's a weird feeling. It's like, it's crazy, man. But and then you just got to think about what they doing to us, like all these chemicals, and then what's really like, an airplane is never going up and down when you flying. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you in an airplane and you flying, the pilot will have to duck altitude if the earth was round, and it doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that's skeptical when it comes to flat Earth. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but there's two different models, and we ain't even gonna go. I ain't gonna get into this flat Earth shit. People probably thinking I'm crazy, but there's
man.
Yeah, we definitely is. But there's a model. There's a flat Earth society that was created by the people that created the global model. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and that's NASA. So off a rip, NASA means deceiver in Hebrew, and people say, oh, it means National American Space Association. But come on now, I mean, we could say it means that, but they could have called it anything. And words do mean something in my world. Words mean something. So it's a lot of different things, bro, with flat Earth, man. I can't even go into it. We can't even, I won't even go into that for real, because that's a whole different topic, bro.
We gonna do that, man. We gonna have to. That shit's it's interesting.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Get some participation on that. I know a lot of people was talking about it, but check this out. Get back to the. I pulled my stuff up, man. It's Benin, Togo, 24% Benin, Togo, 20% Nigeria, 16% Ivory Coast and Ghana, and 13% Cameroon and Congo. Then there's a few other little mixtures in there. Most of them are still on the continent of Africa and Asia, though. You know what I'm saying? But what I was really looking for was, you know what I'm saying, was that Native American shit, because I've always been told on both sides of my family that somebody had a Native American in their family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have 0% Native American in my blood.
Dang. I probably got some Native American in my blood. I'm kind of red.
That's not even a great granddad was a Native American. You know what I'm saying? On either side. So when I got that shit back, it was like, I don't know, man. It's that shit's deep. It's deep. I think everybody should get that test though, man. I think that's important.
I'm gonna check it out. Maybe I don't know if I want to know for real.
Man, you should want to know, man. You should find out, man. This, you know. But what I'm doing is I'm waiting on another one because I took 2. Just so I could compare the results. You know what I'm saying? I think I want to take like 1 or 2 more. Just to make sure, because there was a lot of controversy even about the DNA test and shit. But I kind of think that shit's for real. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. It's a big thing, man. That shit, you know, whether or not most of us was here, we came on the slave ships, or you know, I mean, that shit was the slave trade was as big as they say. It's that shit's interesting, man. I that's something I'm looking into personally though, man, because I want to know. That's a reason. That's one of the reasons I got that DNA test.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to get my history and stuff down, man. But I'm definitely reading books, so when I'm saying not by the book, I'm definitely out here trying to get my knowledge up for sure. You know, because you know about astral projection.
Man.
You know about astral projection?
I've heard that term.
Did we talk about this before?
No, we ain't never went into astral projection.
Man,
we might have mentioned it in some shit, but I don't.
We supposed to be talking about. We supposed to be talking about Black History Month, man. Let's go back to Black History. We got to get into that.
I'm just saying, who invented the theory of astral projection?
Who invented the theory? I don't know. See, I don't know if it's a theory. I'm pretty sure that's some religious guy.
Egyptians, man. Probably go back to them ancient Egyptians. So it's kind of Black history. It's kind of Black history. That's what I was getting at.
Okay. Well, I was kind of about to talk about the astral projection. I think that's a way that you find out your real history, or that's how you find out history. Astral projection.
You talking about like leaving your physical body?
That's what astral projection is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I've heard that term before.
Yeah. People get spooked out when you talk about stuff like that. But yeah, it's a thing, man. And deep meditation and eating right and treating your body right and loving yourself, all that stuff will get you there. And it's I think it's something beautiful to be able to tap in like that.
Man, I think I seen some strange shit before, man, with some of them Buddhist monks.
Yo,
like a long time ago on a fucking documentary. It's just like that was a long time. I was a kid when I seen that shit.
What they was doing?
That shit, man, it was a bunch of shit, man. Just with they training and shit. But I seen one dude. Shit was crazy, man. He was kind of big. He wasn't no real big dude, man. But he had another dude. Basically chopped the fucking log in half, showed that the knife was real, and he stuck some shit. This big ass fucking sword, you know what I'm saying? Like one of them big ass swords that you see them up like. He stuck it in dude's stomach and like pushed it in and shit. Dude was just standing there with his eyes closed, like on some meditating shit. And dude was just like standing there pushing that motherfucker in. He was pushing it in and pushing it in and pushing it in, like pushing the shit out of it. Dude not moving. And he just, you can tell dude like giving it all the force he got it. Then like dude who got the sword in his stomach, he just like yell, man, and take like 6 steps forward and bend the fucking sword in half with his stomach.
Yeah,
like, and it's like
that's what they be on for real.
All you see on dude's stomach is and then he was scratchy, man. But the shit was crazy. It was a bunch of other little shit on it. I seen that shit a long time ago, man. But I think if anybody doing that shit, it's them. They the closest ones to it.
Who? Buddhist monks? Oh, they astral projecting easily. And no, man, it's not for real. Astral projection is not something that's like. It is not like abnormal. People could really do it. Like your brain is the most powerful thing on this planet. Think about that. Nothing on this planet is more powerful than the human brain, or more critique. You know what I'm saying? Is the most unique thing. So you could really. When people say you could do whatever, you could really do whatever. You hear them Buddhist monks, they doing stuff like crazy stuff like that. And they doing that with brain power. That's brain power. They ain't got nothing to do with being physically fit or nothing. That's brain power.
Yeah, that's supposed to slid. That shit supposed to slid through dude like a hot knife, through butter. Like that shit fucked me up as a kid, and I know the shit was real. Like that shit.
Like, listen, that's really tapped in. You ever heard about the Buddhist monks that they take the silent oath and they don't speak, and you know what I'm saying? And that they just getting one with God. They not building no communication with the outside world. Everything is they gone for real. People meditating and not coming back.
Yeah, they got record of some of the people over there living like 300, 400, 500 years. Weird shit like that, man.
And be sleep though. And be sleep. It's meditating for this crazy 300 years. For real, man. That's crazy. Them is gods.
I seen a dude who don't eat. This motherfucker meditate. He don't eat food though. He been alive for like 8 years, not eating food.
He take his body literally taking in the minerals from the sun and his environment.
Fucking eat, man. That shit. Google that shit if y'all watching it.
I heard about that.
Don't.
Different breed of people, man. They tapped in with they open all the way open.
That's yeah, man. This shit getting crazy, man. We're gonna go back to Black History. We're gonna lose some people.
Hey, I could get there.
Like
that's where I go.
Man, it's Trump hour, man. Fuck y'all.
That's where I go.
Like and share this shit.
It could get
gonna
there.
Astro project on you, motherfucker. That shit. I think it's for anything, man. That shit. It's a bunch of shit out here, man. Man, like I said, yeah, basically, which unless you open, man, unless your eyes is open, you'll never see that shit. But
yeah, man.
I mean, it ain't there.
I'm on my journey, man. I'm trying to get somewhere, man. For real. It's crazy, man. You get to looking at stuff so different, man. You take that red pill, it's over with, man. For real. People don't know nothing about that red pill, man. You take it, man. You start seeing life different, everything different. And people think, and it can drive you crazy for real. It can drive you crazy because you ain't ready for it. And then, like I said, you get caught up in your traditional beliefs. But you know, it's wild out here. Hey, what did you tell me? So what we got? We gonna do a little list real quick. We gonna do a list.
I wanted to touch on some things. I got like 3 people. I got 3 people for the night, man. I wanted to put a little spotlight on.
All right.
I want you to come. So we basically, man, for real, we gonna do that shit as a norm. You know what I'm saying? Just I want to do it for real from here on out. We're gonna start at Black History Month, man. But I want to keep that shit going at least every week. Just one person, you get one, I get one.
All right.
Something, man. Just to, you know what I'm saying? Keep the shit going like we're supposed to.
For sure, I'm down.
Mm-hmm. Black History Year, man. Trump hour style. Fuck y'all.
Yeah,
man. Let me see, man. I had I guess we could do that real quick. It's the Trump hour, man. Like and share. We ain't got a whole
like and share.
My shit ain't popping up on me right.
You already know it.
Yeah, that shit like would fuck me up, man. 0% fucking Native American. I swear, man. They've been telling me that shit for forever, man. But it makes me think, like, because if you think about it, like, well, I was just thinking about shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the time when you hear black people, especially older black people, they descriptions, or when you see the pictures of the people who they say was half Indian or they had this much Indian, they always look like they just mixed. You know what I'm saying? Like really, really light skin with the long hair. You know what I'm saying? But if you think about it, like Indians, like an Indian, like they not light skinned people for real. They reddish brown skinned people. Like,
yeah.
A black person like me and a fucking Indian ain't finna make no light skinned person, man. Like, it ain't gonna come like that. You know what I'm saying? And they whole life, they light skinned, light bright like that. They whole life, 2-3 generations. You think they gonna be light bright still, fucking with an Indian, a full blooded Indian, a Blackfoot, like everybody be saying.
Man, all of us niggas, man, for real. I be so. That's
some shape or form. In some shape or form.
For real. Everybody niggas for real. I be like, man, it's so confused, man. The racial divide got us messed up. That's another big thing. Racial divide.
Mm-hmm.
Man, be aware of what you put your energy to, y'all. Be aware of it. Who we got?
This is the first guy. I went with 3, man, because they get seen. I seen them a few times doing interviews, man, on YouTube. Y'all can check.
Nigga look like Morgan Freeman.
Dr. Ivan Van Sertima. He's an author of quite a few books, man. But what he is, for the most part, all 3 of these dudes, they are primarily African historians. They've all taught at colleges, so they college professors, and basically they more known for putting a spotlight on certain stuff he was talking about as far as the Egyptians being black or dark
Uh-huh.
skinned, or you know what I'm saying, claiming our African history. You know what I'm saying? They was known for combating what a lot of European scholars was putting out there. You know what I mean? Like the picture of Nefertiti and all that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
he got a book. I believe he has a book. I think one book for sure. I know he got it. It was up that we were here before Columbus. I'm pretty sure that's the title of it. That he focusing on the North American continent. And I know you hip to the old make heads and all that. He make a lot of mention of that in his books, man. But that's Dr. Ivan Van Sertima. Y'all Google him.
Google him up. I might check one of his books out.
He got books. Check him out, man. Or go to YouTube, man. Him, well, all three of these dudes got a bunch of videos on YouTube. Next, we got John Henry Clark, who's another author.
What'd he write?
I got a few of his books. Well, one I'm reading now. That's what I'm reading now. It's called The Iceman's Heritage. And basically another one he wrote, I ain't gonna it's Google that, man. It's a real interesting book. It's called The Iceman's Heritage.
Okay.
Another one he wrote is he did a book on Christopher Columbus too. What is the name? I can't recall the name of their books, man. I ain't even gonna try. They all got multiple books, man, and more than 10 a piece. Probably together they done wrote like 40 books, 50, 60 books almost.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This is John Henry Clark. Again, he's another African historian and an author, man. Y'all Google him. And, a lot of them, especially on YouTube, man. They got quite a few videos on YouTube, man. Last I got Dr. Ben. You look at Dr. Ben.
Yeah, I am with Dr. Ben a little bit, not a lot.
I mean, once you know the about me. But my thing about Dr. Ben that I like he is his background, man. So it's like he's a black Jew, he's been a Mason. He went to the Moorish Science Temple. He was a Muslim for a little while. And he's just college educated all over the place. This dude he well rounded. You know what I'm saying? He's been in so many different arenas of thought. So when you listen to him talk, it's a lot of fact checking, man. That I like to Google, but that's Dr. Yosef Ben Yochanan. He known as Dr. Ben. If you Google Dr. Ben, a bunch of shit about him. He wrote quite a few books too. And, them is my three guys, man, that I was highlighting.
Hey, you breaking up a little bit.
Going in and out.
Yeah, or it just might be my end. You good now?
Moving around and shit.
Nah, it's kind of stuttering and shit.
Moving around and shit. It might pop back again. Them is my three guys, man. Y'all go ahead and Google them. Check them out. They got a bunch of fucking books, man.
That's what's up. Damn, I thought we was gonna do like a list of some.
Yeah.
I don't really know too many. You know what's crazy? It's the most foul shit. Cause I don't really know too many. I mean, besides entertainers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know a couple that I can name personally. I say like Bobby Hemmett. You know Bobby Hemmett?
Yeah.
I listen to his lectures. I like listening to him. That's somebody black people should listen to for real.
The ex-pastor.
Dr. Sebi.
Dr. Sebi, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely would shout them out. He was getting that health together, man. He was tuned in for real, healing people. You know what I'm saying, with the real herbs, the real stuff. He was curing cancer, HIV, everything, all of that stuff, man. Syphilis, herpes, all of that shit. He was curing all of it.
Should have killed him, man.
What'd you say?
Should have killed him, man.
I'm sure they did kill him. Because he was still making babies at 80 years old. He was still producing at 80 years old. 80. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. I would stand up. I wanted to I remember when I first heard it, when I'm like, man, dog, like, I just want to be able to like meet somebody like that, go to the motherland, get knowledge of what I should be eating and stuff like that. You know, cause he know for real. But it's hard to eat. It's hard to eat. Ain't no, for real, there's no such thing as vegan, for real. There's no such thing as none of this stuff that people trying to put titles. Everything is fucked. So, you know, it's kind of hard, man. You gotta go to that motherland to where that natural stuff is at. That's what Dr. CB was doing. That was dope. Let me name one more.
One of the princes, man. Not, man, as many as you want, man. We'll start fucking month.
Oh yeah.
Month, man.
Yeah, I feel you. Like, I would say, like, for real, on some real shit, Tupac, for real. Like, real talk. But Tupac, man, Tupac need to be talked about more. And like his message in his music, for real. And like, for real, because we in this time right now, and real talk, nobody really talking about nothing in the rap game, for real. There's really no substance. And this is the culture that impacts like majority of black people. Majority of black people are in the hip hop culture. Like probably something crazy like 86% they listen to hip hop music. You know what I'm saying? I would like to look that up. I'm gonna have to write that down. Like, how many black people listen to hip hop? It would be some crazy numbers. And this is the music that, you know, the music that we're getting, man. It's just a lot of, I mean, it might sound good, the beat is cool, but at the same time, I kind of feel like he was a different breed than a lot of people, because really nobody ever was really talking about too much of nothing. If you think about it, like the old rap songs, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of flashy this and gun violence and stuff like that. It really wasn't talking about a message. So at the same time, maybe hip hop is supposed to be like that, like watered down. The beat just supposed to sound good, and you're supposed to just, you know, lyricism and stuff like that is a whole different lane. So, you know, when you're talking about hip hop and that message, and, you know, that's why they killed them. Think about all the people who got blackballed from speaking the truth in the rap game. Like, there's so many cats that get blackballed out the rap game for speaking the truth.
That's the thing, man. That's the main thing, man. That's just a business, but it's also a means of control, man. You control the message, you control the people. They using that shit the way they want to. You know who control the industry.
Yeah. But that's the thing, man. They could. It's crazy that we have all of these people. They got all this money, all of these artists, all these big name rappers, multi-millionaires. Man, they could have their own everything. We complain about the Grammys. We complain about, you know, labels and all of this stuff. But y'all could have been built your own shit, but y'all won't do it. They could have been had their own labels with all the dope conscious people on all the dope conscious rappers that's really pushing the message. They all could have been together. Right. But that's not how it is. Everything got to be a competition. Even with the conscious rappers that's talking about something is competition. When it should be like, no, what we need to do, if we was really conscious, what we would do is, you know what, we'll just all get together and we're going to do something, go on tour or something. And then you take over the game. Then all that watered down stuff is obsolete. Like it's whack. Cause now y'all took over the game. Y'all going to do shows with Lauryn Hill and you know what I'm saying, and De La Soul, all these people, and you know, Tribe Called Quest and Ab-Soul and all these conscious rappers, Lupe Fiasco. People gonna go after that. But it is what it is. I see you through the Big B's, Big Baller brand.
That's that Bitcoin shit.
I know.
Get off into that motherfucking Big Baller Bitcoin shit. Because it's kind well, it's crazy because it's I'm gonna slide that on in a minute, man. But it's kind of like you saying, as far as is like why all the rappers and shit ain't put their money together and did what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to talk about Bitcoin because you know that shit's popping right now.
Right.
And it's a real. Well, it seemed like it's a real dope investment opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hit the Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You've been fucking with it a little bit.
I ain't really fucking with it. I when I first heard about it, when I first heard about Bitcoin, I'm like, oh, this is some other stuff. But then it's like you start to realize, and you know, you start thinking with logic, and you just start thinking about what it really came from and what Bitcoin really is.
Mm-hmm.
So what you think about Bitcoin?
Man, I think that shit is the future.
And you know, I can't knock you on that. That's almost factual. That's almost factual.
You know the main thing that stick out to me about Bitcoin.
What?
Just reading up on it a little bit, like one of the main reasons that it came about and that it got so popular is because it's a way to transfer money. You know what I'm saying? And it's not regulated by the banks.
Man.
Or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like before Bitcoin got real popular, people was like a lot of big drug dealers was using Bitcoin to buy dope and do money transfer.
I'm glad you said it.
You know what I'm saying? That's shit. Like, and so when you think about it, like if you got the big dope boys using it, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about the fucking Donald Trumps of the world, man, and all the rich white people who want to move money that they don't want looked at.
Yeah.
Like, why would all the most wealthiest people in the world want this shit gone if they could use it to hide their money? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's the future for well, I don't know. I said it was factual. I don't know if I think it's the future because I think Bitcoin could easily crash and do the legal stuff. So if you saying the big drug dealers are using it, who do you think else are using? Who you think else is using Bitcoin? Everybody, anybody that's dirty, that's doing anything, buying anything dirty, is using Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin started on the dark web,
right?
And the dark, you know about the dark web?
Yeah,
that's where Bitcoin started. And you know what's going on? Pedophilia, rapes, murders, kidnappings, all of that stuff. You could like, it's some foul stuff. It's some foul stuff on the dark web. And if you don't know nothing about the dark web, just Google it up. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get to it, but just go look, see what's on the dark web. There's some shit on the dark web. And that's how people on the dark web were transferring money, untraceable money to people. People buying children and stuff like that with Bitcoin because it's untraceable. That's where Bitcoin came from. And it got so big because you know why it got so big? Because there's so many fucked up people out here.
Man, motherfucker found a way, but it's like But you know how many cryptocurrencies there are now. You know what I'm
And
saying?
yeah, there's tons.
Hundreds.
Yeah, I know that's crazy.
It's never gonna go anywhere now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's too useful.
they
Like
go they
it,
gonna put they gonna put some legalities on it or something.
they gonna try, but it's like shit with Bitcoin. They don't even know who the fuck made Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It's probably
They
it's
got
probably the biggest pedophile ever recorded.
they,
For real though, man. They
they
ain't tripping on there. They tripping out there with that
they
Bitcoin, man.
they got that shit. They got that shit, man. You know that shit. That shit was going. That shit happened
Hey,
way before Bitcoin, and it's gonna happen way after. Them
yeah,
motherfuckers is filthy.
McDonald's
You
probably
know what
own
I'm saying?
Bitcoin, bro. McDonald's or something
Man,
probably own
listen,
Bitcoin. For real.
man,
You'd be
but I'm
surprised.
saying,
We'd be surprised who own Bitcoin.
man, it's for the most. Well, the way they explain it is if you buying Bitcoin, then you own some Bitcoin. Like you basically like don't know one person own Bitcoin. The way they explain it,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Because
yeah, because
it's
it's like stock.
decentralized.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's decentralized and it's that shit crazy, man. I think that's something everybody need to look into, especially for the investment options. That shit, especially with like, well, I read a couple articles, man, and the dollar for the most part is consistent. Go down a little bit, go up a little bit. For the most part, it's consistent, man. A dollar is a dollar, so
Yeah.
you can
That
count on it. Bitcoin
yeah.
jump up 3, 4, 5,000 and then drop 3, 4, 5,000. So that shit's real. It's real risky to put your money in that shit, man. But there's so many different currencies and so many. Did you hit the I wanted to slide into that, man. Just because Bitcoin, man, that shit people need to look into it. But you hit the Ghostface Killer,
Yeah.
and I'm saying he got a cryptocurrency they putting together.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, man, they putting together a cryptocurrency, and I'm
What they
thinking
got
like
going?
it's called Cream.
Oh, really?
Crypto rules everything around me.
Oh my god!
That
Wow.
yeah, man, Ghostface and some other dude. He invested with some other dudes, man, and they got a fucking cryptocurrency. Man, it's like right now you can start investing in it. You can invest in it now, and eventually that shit gonna be a tradable commodity on the fucking stock. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just Bitcoin that you got. Like that shit is finna be. They trying to really get that shit to where it's accepted with just like a debit card in every fucking store, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
It's
I'm sure a lot of those with a lot of these cryptocurrencies, not just Bitcoin. Bitcoin is just like
the first
the
major one. It's
yeah,
the
the
first
first major
major
one.
one.
Hey, Mug's
But
been using all of them for what I'm saying. All of it is untraceable. So the
right.
whole cryptocurrency thing, period, to me, is what it feels like is putting numbers in the computer and letting the numbers go for real in the air for real, going through
You,
the computers.
you
They
know what
out
else I
there.
just read?
What's up?
A lot of people they found out that that shit is traceable to a certain extent because of the what is it called, the blockchain. Like the FBI found a way to trace that shit, so it's not 100% untraceable no
Really?
more. Yeah, so they can keep a leash on that shit because what they say the blockchain is a public ledger.
Yeah,
So you
they
trying
had to get a lock on that though. They had to, especially with it getting popular like this. They had to get
yeah,
some.
that
They
shit
had
is
to get
getting
some
too
measures
much.
on that.
Too much, man. Yeah, they got it's that shit crazy, man. But it's
Too much crypto
I think
activity.
I think it's the future, man. It's too much money going into that shit. But what like is certain governments can't fuck with it.
But don't you think that? Listen, think about this though. All the money going to cryptocurrency, then what happens to the dollar? It's over with.
That's the big thing. That's why they really trying to
It's over with.
It's gotta be. That's another thing, man. We gotta be ready for that shit.
Right, you right. You is right.
If you ain't invested in that shit a little bit, you'll be fucked up if that shit switch over. You know what I'm saying?
You right though. You is right.
You fucked up, man. And that
you
shit
is right.
Which, you know what I'm saying, which bring me to my point again. It's anybody watching, like and share, man. Some G shit going on. It's crypto
for real. Cryptocurrency
it's for real, man. It's Black History Month. People getting their income taxes. Like one share of Bitcoin is roughly $8,000 right now. I know it's a lot of money for one person to, you know what I mean, kick out. But if people strategize a little bit, man, and we start putting together investment groups, 15, 20 people, that $8,000 break down a whole lot, man. And that's some shit like people need to start looking into, man. It's forming investment groups and investing in, not necessarily Bitcoin, because like I said, that shit's real risky. It's a bunch of other ones that you can invest in. And just other things, period, man. Like, cause the Wall Street, man, and the stock market is that's an avenue, man, most people don't even never look at. They live their whole lives and they never even think about investment, man. And they got apps that you can download and invest money this week. But people don't even consider it. You know what I'm saying? So cryptocurrency, man, investment group, Black History Month, the Trump hour. Fuck y'all.
For real. Cryptocurrency by the new wave.
Straight like that, man.
And it's gonna switch, and like one day it's just gonna switch to cryptocurrency. We all gonna be fucked. And then they're gonna and then it's just gonna be like now we all have to be stockbrokers. It's gonna force us all to be stockbrokers.
We should all be fucking stockbrokers.
You right.
Anyway.
You right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's the crazy part. Like, yeah, we should have been on this. Now what? You gotta put his skills out. Yeah. That would be wild though.
I'm gonna do a cryptocurrency update on this motherfucker every 2 weeks or so, man, just to try to pull people's coattail. I'm gonna get me some cryptocurrency. I gotta do it.
I'm thinking about it. Maybe when I get good old taxes, I'll do it too.
But your man, investment group, man. You get 10 good dudes together. Everybody put a little bit in the pot. Small dudes every month. Pot gonna grow, man. End of the year, you be able to get a nice little bit of, you know what I'm saying? You gotta start somewhere.
Right. I'm down with that, man. We find some others. I'm down to invest, man. So to get something down. Yeah. It don't matter what it is. For real.
Crypto, man. 2018, baby.
Other people doing it, man. Other people out here investing in themselves. That's what we need to be doing too. For real.
Man. Shit, we can keep it, man. What else you had on your mind, man? You want to address anything else?
No.
We'll be back next week for goddamn sure. We're gonna have some Black History Month.
Yeah, we going in. We going in. Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, man.
Well, how was the game?
That shit was cool, man. It was entertaining, man. It was an entertaining game.
Yeah, man. I couldn't believe they let Tom Brady lose.
They didn't fucking lose, but I think that shit's entertainment, man.
Nah, it is. It definitely is, man.
It's crazy. I really wanted to see Dude do good, man. Not even because of the Eagles or the fucking Patriots or none of that, man. But I want to see what kind of impact he be gonna have on free agency to see how it affected the Browns. That was my whole thing.
Yeah, man. I feel it, man. Hey, but fuck the NFL. What's up with the Cavs, bro? You seen the Cavs? You fucking with the NBA?
Man, that they made the trade that they made was awesome for them.
It was good for them. I think so too. They had to get rid of some cats, man.
They did a great job of getting rid of they did a great job. They did, man. They got rid of some old dudes. LeBron
did a good job. Good job,
I
Bron.
don't
You
even
got
think man. That shit. I seen some people they was talking. Man, that I don't even think Dan Gilbert fuck with LeBron. Man, I think he made that trade for the future.
yeah, he don't
You know what
fuck
I'm
with
saying?
LeBron for
Cause
real.
he know LeBron for the lead, man. LeBron leaving this summer, so I think
You
he
think he
made that
leaving,
trade.
bro?
Man, he's fucking out of here, man. He out of here, man. He gone.
That's crazy for real.
He
I
gone,
don't know
man.
what to think. You see that game winner he hit the other night?
Yeah,
Hey, that boy nice, man. He nice. That
yeah,
boy.
man.
Hey, what you think about OKC?
They man, I told my dude this, man, when we was on the other shit talking about OKC, man. I felt like they would be the toughest matchup for Golden State.
Yeah, they
Like
will. Did you see that? You see them play the other
yeah,
night?
man, it's this their second time blowing them out.
Paul George was acting like a
Man,
maniac.
bro, man, it's their second time blowing them out,
And
man.
Paul,
That's not easy
yeah,
to do with Golden
that's
State.
what I'm
You know what I'm
saying.
saying?
Paul George. If Paul George acting like that, it might be a wrap for them boys.
It's a tough match with that. With it's
But
I can't wait for the
playoff
playoffs.
KD and Steph is different though. Playoff KD and Steph is different. They
They gonna
different
have to like
people.
you gotta. It's gonna be awesome, man. Cause Russ he 100 miles per hour.
Yeah, he
Like
a
he
gunner, man.
non-stop. He
He a
pedal to the
gunner.
fucking metal, man. And with Melo, like Melo gonna like if Melo gonna give you buckets. Period. They ain't finna go no long drought without getting buckets, man. And with Paul George, like they just got a lot, man.
Yeah.
They got a lot. They got a lot, man. I think that shit gonna be dope. I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, the playoffs is gonna be dope, man. NBA playoffs, we rocking with the NBA. Trey Young is cold. He a cold young brother. I seen this white boy in high school that was going between the legs, something McClung or something like that. It's this white boy that's a high school that got crazy bunnies.
Yeah,
You seen him?
I ain't seen it.
Man, I'm gonna have to send you that one, man. He got crazy bunnies. But Zion Williamson High School, I'm ready to see him go to college. He going to Duke next year. He
That's
nasty.
that's the number one recruit dude who be dunking like he mad at the world.
Yeah, him.
Dude dunk like he trying to knock the rim out.
He on some bull he on some bullshit with the rim, bro, for real.
Yeah, he pounds out hard to the motherfucker, man.
Yeah, but yeah, Trey Young, man. If Trey Young come to Cleveland, man, I might be a nice little pick.
They ain't gonna be able to get it.
Wait, hold up. They just traded their pick, huh?
They traded a first rounder. I don't know if it was next year. They wasn't finna get no dude going number one.
Yeah, you think so?
He going number one.
They so,
He going number one. It ain't even no question. He's number one. Whoever got the number, they taking him.
yeah, they better.
It ain't
They
even no
better.
question. Like they don't even really talk about nobody else for real. Like not on no phenom level. They talk about like three teams that's real good with good players, but they ain't.
Yeah.
He's definitely the number one pick. Like, like hands down. It ain't like somebody. Yeah, he's number one.
Yeah, he icy for real. I fool with him, man.
He's a beast, man. He a beast. Everybody looking at him like he the next Steph.
Yeah, man. That's what they saying. We gonna see. We gonna see for sure. I think if he get in with LeBron, what you think Isaiah Thomas gonna do on LA? I think that's gonna be alright for him.
Man, they might trade dude next year.
You
Well, they ain't even gonna trade him. I think he's free agent this summer. I think the reason they made that trade just to clear cap space, so they can go after LeBron and Paul George.
Yeah, you right.
All everybody that they got in that trade contract expired.
He's still kind of hurt too.
So they just cleared. That was a good way for them to clear scat. Like they got rid of two young dudes who they had to pay, and they got two old, an injured dude and an old dude who they not gonna have to pay after the summer. So they basically was clearing cap space. That's why they made that trade. They going after big agents, probably LeBron or LeBron and Paul George. You know what I'm saying?
LeBron, man, he gonna leave the Cleveland. Cleveland gonna be right back to being miserable. People gonna have to move up out of there. You know, people lose jobs when he leave.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, they should. I think they should drop like 180 million on the year. The last when he went to Miami, they should drop like 180 million on the year for the city.
Man, that's
And they
ridiculous.
estimate that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. But I think he gonna fuck around and go to depending on what go down in the playoffs, man. He gonna fuck it. Like if people think he gonna go to LA, he ain't go to LA, man. He fuck around go to Houston, and cause he want a ring, man. He either gonna go to Houston or he gonna go to San Antonio or something like that. He ain't gonna go to LA.
He go to him, Chris Paul and James Harden. Oh yeah, Paul George go with him. Yeah,
If Paul George go with him to LA, he'll probably go. But I think he'll.
I think Paul George gonna stay. I think Paul George staying. I think Paul George staying for real.
Depending on how the playoffs shake out. They get
Yeah, I think so too. But I don't know though. I don't know. I think that he still might stay. He got faith in Russ, man. I know I could tell by how he was playing the other night. I'm like, bro, he want to stay for real. He got faith in Russ. He got tough faith in Russ, bro. They was playing like they was in unison. They might have to get rid of Melo, his old ass. He's slow. He move like an old man, but he still get buckets. But he only need like 18 to 20 minutes. 18 to 20 minutes, good.
And if they fuck around, go to the playoffs, man, and get beat by the Timberwolves or some shit like that.
Man, if not, yeah, that ain't happening.
It can happen though.
The Timberwolves is
nothing. They can lose the Timberwolves. They can lose to the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how that season fall, they out of there. Like motherfuckers is leaving. What Paul George is, they gonna have to get to like the fucking semi.
I don't think they can lose to. I don't think they're gonna lose to the Rockets though.
They can.
They can, but I don't think that's happening.
They can.
I don't think that's happening. Because Chris Paul don't never show up in the playoffs.
He ain't never played with nobody like James Harden. No, James Harden ain't never really showed up. But that's the thing, man. They got each other now, so somebody they gonna be a problem.
Man, we'll see.
Like he can ride like Chris Paul ain't never had somebody he could just ride to the playoffs. Like he ain't really got to do shit until like a big moment.
You right.
You only need to make a few plays, man. Dude gonna score 40. And it's gonna be like that shit crazy, man. It's gonna. I can't wait to the playoffs, man. I just can't wait.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That shit will be dope, man.
Yeah, man. So it's the Trump hour, man.
Trump hour, man.
Hey, if y'all want to catch some of these episodes on my YouTube page, man, go follow my YouTube page, Zeke Chronicles YouTube page with a K. You know what I'm saying? Follow my Instagram. I think I'm Big Zeke, and my Twitter, Big Zeke 4. You know, we just getting it popping. But yeah, man, I'm hungry as hell. I gotta make me some food before I go to sleep. Hey, I've been watching this Altered. Oh wait, one last thing. This is what I had to say. All right, have you seen Altered Carbon on Netflix? You watch Netflix?
Nope. But I know what you're talking about because it said some shit on it, and I was looking at it. I know what you're talking about.
All right.
And consciences into fake bodies and shit.
Yeah, you seen Black Mirror? You heard about Black Mirror?
I heard about that too.
Same stuff. So listen, y'all. If you listening right now, be aware of what they doing, what they showing us in these TV shows and these movies of all this consciousness transfer shit. Don't think that shit is just a movie. That shit real. And if you think about it, and if you think about things on a way larger scale with logic and with a free mind, you will really get fucked up. So be aware of what we watching, what they doing with this consciousness transfer stuff. You feel me? And all this artificial intelligence. So, you know, I'm gonna end it on that, man. I appreciate you, bruh.
I mean, we in this bitch to win this bitch. This our month.
You already know it. Man. I'm about to go get me some food, man. I'll holler at you. Send me this. You already know what's up.
I Got you, homie. Ain't no doubt, man. We signing off, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Like and share.
All right, now you already
Grab
know
you
it.
by the pussy.
Yeah.
Take it easy.